Hello everyone, good afternoon. It is, oh my god, it's a little bit after 2. I slept in today. It's not because I just was lazy. I couldn't go to sleep till, I don't know, 7 in the morning probably, and didn't get up till, anyway, that's embarrassing. It was one of those nights again, and not bad. I didn't have a bad night. I had a good night, but I just couldn't sleep. I know that sounds crazy, but I was up. I haven't been on, so I want to come on and say hello to everybody, catch up a little bit, and give you an update on things. I've been working on myself. I always self-improvement, there's always room for self-improvement, and it's important to take care of yourself and be aware of your needs and what that really looks like. And I don't know if I'm going to explain this right, but it's more than your physical needs. It's your spiritual, your mental needs, and things you'd want as well. It's not even mostly about the material things we have. It's about being present and just living and not being submerged in stress and all of the craziness of the world, or even in your personal life, because it's hard to not focus on the bad things, right? It's hard to not focus on what we don't have a lot of the time, but is it harder to focus on what we do? And is it also hard to focus on ourselves sometimes? Now, I'm not saying to be totally selfish at all. I don't even know how to be. But what I'm saying is listening and really being aware, how do I want to say this, of what you personally need and what you personally want, I think that's really important. I think it's important to have some time where you can think in clarity, and I feel like I don't know how to do that, but I'll learn. I'm learning. And it's really important to read positive affirmations or maybe positive videos and stuff like that in the morning. Start your day off with something that uplifts you and pertains to your life somehow. Because I'm not saying it's like, sunshine and roses and you gotta listen to something that you feel is BS. But maybe if you're hurting in your life in some area, you can look up a video or a prayer or an affirmation that goes with that to help you, because it's all a mindset in your heart, and you gotta try to align those, and I'm working on that. It's when you've struggled a lot and when you've been through a lot and stuff is still going on, it can be hard to pull away from that and see the good, but then again, you really gotta try, and you gotta start somewhere. Everything we feed our brain, everything we feed our mind, everything we listen to, we're taking it in whether we realize it or not, even if it's in the background. And it affects us. There's a lot of noise on the internet. A lot. Visual noise and negative words and Not to mention the real life negative stuff that's happening, the horror stories that are really happening, and we should educate ourselves on and try to be try to make a difference or spread the word of things that are going on, shine light on things. But what I'm saying is, there has to be a point in the day or even a period in the week where you pull away from it all and give yourself a mental break somehow. Because I find myself at night, and I'm working on this like big time, like in a positive way, where I take all of this that I know or have taken in, or things people have said or stories I've read, and it weighs on you. And then on top of your personal life stuff, it's things you can't fix that you'd like to, I'd like to make my mom better, but I can't do that. I'd like to do more for my family, but I can't do that in a magic moment, in a magic second. And I dwell on these things a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. I dwell on these things, and I may not look at it as dwelling. I may look at it as I'm just trying to think of the next move. I'm just trying to think, but it's dwelling, and it's. I gotta look at things that make me feel good, and not only me, but realize the good that is there. Kids are healthy. Yes, my oldest struggles with mental health, but he's here. It's a lot to go into, but what I'm saying is that we have to find a way to, even if it's a moment of silence, a video that, like I said, feeds you positivity. Maybe even putting on a documentary that is informative, not stressful, but informative, to think about, to open your mind to other things. Because a lot of times we need other stuff to focus on. They always say an idle mind is not a good thing. And even though we have a million things to think about, we're focused on those things only. And that can't be healthy. Hey, Albert. So it's just a good idea to pull back, and chill. Relax, meditate. I want to teach myself to do that. I've talked about doing it. I've somewhat tried, but I haven't. And another thing is, I've been asked lately, do I have baths? And most of the time I have showers. Partly because I'm just like, I'm a very clean person. So then you look at my room, it's like a mess. But I myself am a very clean person. And so, people would think it's being paranoid or being like a germaphobe, but it's not. I gotta make sure my tub is super clean because I'm sitting in it, like my whole body, like my whole self, if you know what I mean. So, and so I think about that a lot of the time, and then I'm just like, but it's a good idea to take time for yourself, even if that's a warm bath, and put some Epsom salt and some oils. I hear, lavender is good, and chamomile, maybe a little bit of, what they say, spearmint. And just relax. Put some music on, something like that. But I have not made time to do that. Like, I never do that, and I said that I was going to make it a priority this weekend to do that, and I haven't. But it's important to do that. Hi, hello. Elevators and public transit. Hi, thanks for joining. But I don't think we realize how consumed, how focused we can be on our everyday life, and stress builds up, and stress causes other problems, stress and sadness, and I've been looking more and more into it. There's another YouTuber on here that has started doing I don't know if I'm saying this right, ketamine treatment or something, because she struggles with depression and anxiety. And so I started doing research on that. Now I'm sure it's very expensive because it's dangerous as well. You have to have it done medically. It's the only way. And I am not a doctor, I'm not a professional. So I don't know much about this at all. But basically she's had a few infusions. I don't know her full experience with it yet. But what I was looking up is that when we are depressed for so long or stressed, certain things start to kind of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, how do I say this? Like certain things in our brain start to deteriorate. And that's why the depression gets even deeper, to my understanding. It's like the stress of our stress and depression, it hurts us. It hurts our brains as well as, obviously our hearts hurt and things like that. But you know what I mean? Like scientifically it does something. Please look that up because I'm not explaining it right. But that's why we also have to pull away from things that stress us, and we may not even realize that these things are causing stress. So pulling away to make sure that you physically as well as mentally stay healthy as best as you can in this crazy world, you should do, and especially as we get older, it's so important to pay attention to these things. Stress causes so much. Like a few months back, my stomach was hurting so bad because I was stressing, I was sad. I mean, I couldn't help it. Like there was so much going on all at once. And so there started an acid buildup in my stomach, because when you stress, more acid produces in your stomach and you can give yourself an ulcer. I was on my way there and it hurt so bad. Like there's your rib cage, and then right under your rib cage, your abdomen, and it was like a horrible, tight, hard, just horrible pain up there because I was stressing too much, and it starts to hurt. It hurts really bad. So my point is, it is a really good idea. Hi, Jonathan. It's a really good idea to find something that soothes you, even throughout a little bit of the day. Even for those of you that are working 2 jobs, when you come home at night, you gotta unwind, you gotta decompress somehow. And drift away from, or let the heaviness drift away from you. And enjoy something, a show, something, anything, things you like to catch up on, something that eases your mind, or even have a good conversation with someone who just brings you light, brings you a smile, and that's relieving to us. So our mental affects our physical, and it affects our spirit. So definitely, prayer is a good idea. But if you don't believe like that, there's different ways of meditation. But yeah, that's what I've been doing, just trying to work on that. And yeah, so my mom's not feeling so great. She had an accident the other day. She's doing okay, but she fell out of her bed. That was really scary for us. So she's recovering from that. Thank God nothing really happened. My sister called the paramedics and nothing was broken. Nothing, is major, but she is in pain when we move her. So she's getting better, though. She'll be okay. But that was really scary. And Yeah, it's just, but, and you know, she's really low to the ground too, so it wasn't like, you know, a high fall, but I really would like to try to get her, my sister too is just affording it, a better hospital bed. Because the one she has now is the one the insurance covered, and it's janky, it's flimsy, it's the poles you can pull up and down, right? It's not what's it called? You do it mechanically. You pull the little latches up and you pull them up, and you push the latches down and you push the bar down. And it's you know, we just want to get her a better hospital bed and a better mattress, you know, because she's bedridden. She's bedridden from several strokes she had in 2021. So we're really wanting to get her better equipment, a better a better wheelchair as well, because the one she has is, again, what insurance is willing to cover. It's better than nothing, but at the same time, with someone with her condition, she needs something more supportive, more sturdy, and something that makes it easier for us to be able to move her around. So, yeah, those are the two things. If I had money, if any of us did, we would have gotten her a better bed, mattress, and my sister did upgrade her mattress, but she definitely needs a new one, a better one for her. She's in bed a lot of the time, most of the time, and a lot of it's because that wheelchair she has now is just it's just not comfortable to her, and we don't feel like it's the best or the safest. But anyway, saying all that, I definitely worry about my mom, and so there's a lot that can stress us in this world today, and it could be family stuff, it could be the internet's a huge one for all ages, and I feel like that's why there's so much confusion and damage to our kids, and I don't want to say kids are damaged, I'm saying damage to their self-esteem, their confidence, things like that. And we're submerged in this world of everybody feeding us garbage, and that can add to our stress too. That could add to our deterioration of our mental health, and it's just, we've got to, ourselves as parents, and teach our kids to pull away from it. And I know that's what we live in today, and what our world is mainly internet, social media. But we got to learn to pull away, because our mental health, our spirit, it's affected by it. Our mental affects our spirit and our physical health big time. And I believe that stress, depression, I believe those things cause physical illnesses. And of course there's poor eating and not sleeping right, like myself, so I'm trying to be better and be more aware. And I think that's a big part of it. We got to be more aware and more present of ourselves, for ourselves, and I don't know, I just think it'll be better. So I've got to learn to meditate and chill and just really relax and turn it off. So yeah. There is. I can bring him on, actually. Hold on. They want to know who's panting in the background, sir. Come here. Come here. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come here. Come here. Hi. This is Rocket. He's getting very big. I don't know if you guys can see him. Hi. Come here. Come here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I can barely, get him up here. Hold on. Here. No. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I'm struggling because he's huge now. He's getting very big. What are you doing? You want to say hi? Want to say hi to everybody? Thank you. Don't lick my face though. I love you, but yes. Do you want to know who's panting back there? Why do you always act like camera shy? He's huge now. Look at these paws. He's just humongous, aren't you? You need a bath today. You need a bath today, sure. Can I have a kiss? Kiss? No? No kisses? No? Thank you. Thank you, sir. Say hello to everybody. Say hello. This is Rocket. He's a standard red poodle. For those of you who are visually impaired, he's mostly white. And he's got some brownish that's supposed to turn into red, but he won't have his full color, I'm told by his breeder, until he's about 2. He's 3 months old and he's over 30 pounds now. He's huge. And he's still growing. And he eats a lot. You eat a lot, sir. You eat a lot, don't you? You want some water, big boy? Okay, bye to everybody. Show you bye with the paw. I'm trying to teach him different things. He's getting it, but he... Aw, you want some water? He's super fluffy. He goes for his, I think his last set for now of his like parvo and different shots on the 1st. And then I can get him professionally groomed. I've just been very careful because parvovirus is very prevalent out here in the Antelope Valley. I don't want him to get sick. He's such a good boy. Aren't you? You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You thirsty? Are you thirsty? Let's get some water, okay? Alright, here, get down. There you go. You're huge, sir. Let me get you some water. I'm gonna get him some water real quick. Want some water? Hello? You want some water? There you go. There you go. Yeah, he wanted some water. It's funny, you guys could hear him. Oops. There we go. Yeah, he's a good dog. Yeah, he's a good dog. He's a good boy. And I've got my little Yorkie over here. She's next to my feet and she wants to. I need to get them all bathed soon. He's very big for a 3-month-old. Like if you looked at him. Hey Rochelle, thanks for joining. You would think he's like a year old or older. He's huge. He's a big boy. I'm gonna go for a nap soon, boy. He's huge. It's hard to believe, like, my neighbor saw him today. She's like, oh my god, he's getting so big. And he really is. He's huge. It's hard to believe he's only 3 months old. Like, how's that even possible? And he's already over 30 pounds. And he's tall, because, you know, poodles have, like, this slender structure, but he's actually pretty big for a poodle. Like, he's still slender, like his body, right? But he's pretty big. We'll see. I wonder if he'll be as tall as his mom. His mom is very tall. How are you all doing? I'm not gonna stay on long. It was just important for me to come on. Also remember to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people. And even if you can't find those people, because I don't have many friends. I don't really have friends in Palmdale. My friends are LA, LA, Palm Springs, Santa Barbara area. That's where my closest are. I don't have people here, but I try to feed my mind. I'm trying to. I'm doing it more aware of it now. Hey, no, Cookie. Thank you. Rocket, what are you doing? What are you doing over there, sir? Rocket. Okay, Rocket. Go for a nap now. Go in there for a nap. That's it. Nope. Because you're not going to attack Cookie. I already told you. Way bigger than her. That's not going to happen. Take a nap now, sir. He doesn't realize he's much bigger than my Yorkie, and I don't want him to hurt her, but we're working on that. My Yorkies don't care. They're really brave, but I just don't want him accidentally hurting them. But definitely try to celebrate. Surround yourself with positive things, including what you watch. Whatever you feed your brain, whatever you feed your soul is how you're going to feel mentally, physically, spiritually. You have to work on all those things. You can work on your body, but if you're not working on your spirit, if you're not working on your mental, then your body's a shell. And we all get older. We all is your mental and spiritual shape, if you know what I mean. It's so important. So I'm trying to read the comments. I don't know why it's not letting me get to my comments. Not allowing me to go to... It's doing that thing again that StreamYard likes to do. Hey. Anyways, I will come on soon. I love you all. Please put a like, a subscribe, a share. I'm trying to grow my channel. This channel's too old to be as small as it is, but I appreciate each one of you. I just hope to touch someone's heart. I really miss my job. I miss the people there. I miss the foundation. I miss feeling like I had this purpose, and I think that's what's been really getting to me lately is I miss the people. I miss the people coming in that were going there, that were motivating me, and they're going there to change their lives, to make, lifelong commitments that better their lives, after being, in prison or jail, or trying to get off the street. And those people mean a lot to me. And so I hope to be back there, or at least to be doing something in that area where I feel like I'm helping people. My number one love is kids, for sure. And if you guys have any opportunities or jobs that you know of, please let me know, even if it's work from home. Although I liked having a schedule. I liked being out with the people. I liked talking with them and feeling their presence and vibes, and I miss all of that. I miss it. But anyway, I'll talk to you all soon. God bless you. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday, because you deserve it. And please join me here again. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Even though I don't know you, I care, and I'm here. And please always feel free to comment, reach out, and spread love. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.